Welcome in, everybody. It is a holiday special. Well, one of them for this month after a month off.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because someone over here decided that they had to...
catch the Rona.
That's right.
Yep.
Torres...
Did it on purpose.
Torres got the vid.
The vid.
It's crazy how he was part of that majority.
Yeah, that 99...
That lived.
0.7%.
Yep, I'm still here.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'd be remiss not to ask.
What was it like?
How was it?
It wasn't incredibly terrible, but just...
Incredibly terrible.
I mean, it sucked for a little bit, but not
It was like a flu, right?
Yeah, but I don't think I've gotten
What?
I've felt sick like that from the flu.
So you think you were sicker than what you would say would be the regular flu?
Yeah, I think so. I had body aches for 5 days. Maybe even a week.
Is that not just from gravity pressing down on you because you're 5'2"?
I got you.
No?
It actually doesn't affect me as much.
Oh, I would think so.
Like a consistent headache.
Yeah?
The fever was whatever, not a big deal. But it was just the body aches, a constant headache, and diarrhea.
Nice.
Oh, so it sounds like you were sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Didn't sound like you were deathly sick.
No.
Well, do you think all right, so you can officially say, do you think is all is cracked up to be?
What do you mean?
Is it as bad as they say it is?
Is it world shutting down worth?
It wasn't bad for me, but everyone everyone's affected differently. So
That's true.
what?
Everyone is affected differently. So
That's
part of it.
But again, is if you're healthy, you're gonna be fine. It's the unhealthy ones that are
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know. My wife got it too, so
Yeah, and how is she?
she was fine. She lost
she
her
lived.
she lost her sense of taste and smell,
Yeah.
but I only lost my sense of smell. So that was different. Oh, and I got a fucking a rash. I broke out in hives all over my body.
Yeah.
Yep. It was for 2 days, just constantly itchy.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds more annoying than anything else.
Yeah, I didn't sleep when I got it. I couldn't sleep the whole night because I was so fucking itchy.
You didn't put anything on it?
Yeah, I put some anti-itch stuff.
And it didn't help?
It was all over my body, everywhere. Even my feet were itchy. The bottom of my feet were itchy.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
That would suck.
That's not that bad.
What?
The bottom of your feet being itchy, all you do is just kind of scratch a little bit.
But it was my whole body. I was just scratching the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
That definitely sucks.
I think you don't want to get it, but I think to Walden's point, would you say the way that it affects the vast majority of people, is it worth shutting down the world for?
I don't know. So my wife said her friend that works at the hospital said there's a lot more people being placed on ventilators, kind of back when it first started. They got people out in the hallways and shit.
Yeah.
But I thought masks prevented this.
Yeah.
Are people following that shit?
Well, here?
Yeah.
Where the hell can you go without a mask on here?
You can, but I mean, that's not stopping people from gathering and doing stuff.
What are you talking about? No one's gathering around here.
I know.
But, no, I don't know. I just thought that it was...
I mean, you're still allowed to go out and eat and do stuff like that. It's
okay,
you go to a fucking restaurant, you can take your mask off when you sit down. It's
right. So that's...
okay,
you're proving my point. You're proving the contradiction. Either it's the most deadly thing ever or it's not. You can't... Oh, well, you could take your mask off to take a drink. Well, if it's airborne, I'm breathing at all times.
Right.
So either I'm wearing the mask or I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. It's not... It's being followed to a point, but then the things that you allow exemptions for negates the whole thing.
Yeah, because it's airborne. So I don't know. I just think it's fucking retarded. It's all dumb.
That's because it is retarded.
But are you going to make a ribbon now? Do you want a shirt? What do we do for you? Now that you've survived.
Like one of those cancer survivor things?
We should do
Yeah.
one. A blue one?
Yeah, let's get him one.
It should be red and green or something,
For Mexico?
No,
Mexico.
like a zombie kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. It should be shaped like the hazard sign?
Yeah, like the little 3 half circle things. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like one of those.
Yeah, one of those dicks.
Yeah.
One of those what?
One of those dicks.
Dicks.
Well, it's we're glad you're back. You fucked up the show. That's cool. It wouldn't be the first time.
Well, that's just lets you know that the show would fall apart without me. So,
Only
Yeah,
because
we've ran a
there you
show
go.
without you before.
and how did that go?
it's only because you know how to run all that.
It was actually one of
equipment.
our most listened to episodes.
It was also like our 5th episode.
Yeah, no one knew who you were or cared. So anyway, but we do got some big news to talk about, not in regards to the show, in regards to TV shows. We're going to talk a little bit of that, and then we're going to get into some of the weird space stuff that's happened with the monoliths. But I guess that's been debunked.
Federation.
That's been debunked, and then we got there's a Galactic Space Federation that's been under wraps for years, according to Israel. But before we do any of that, how about we talk about what everyone really wants to hear about? What are we drinking this week?
Well, this week we're drinking 3 different beers.
Ah, that's right. That's right.
Going big.
Yeah. So we're drinking a beer called Peanut Butter Chocolate Milk Stout by Lost Coast Brewery. We got Peanut Butter Milk Stout Nitro by Belching Beaver Brewery. And we got Peanut Butter Stout by Lead or Lead Dog Brewing.
That's right.
It's probably lead, but I say lead.
Yeah, I would say it's lead, but
I would say it's Lead. Lead Dog.
you think it's lead?
That sounds better.
Well, I mean,
Lead Dog?
The lead dog, like yeah.
Like in a race?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
All right. Well,
The what's it? The Yukonuba.
Yukonuba.
Yukonuba Iditarod.
That's the tribe you're from, or what?
Yep.
Crack
shit.
this open. Who has a
Yeah, I
bottle
got
opener?
the bottle opener.
All right.
So
now, this one's a hard pour, by the way.
We can't hard pour 3.
All right,
No,
so
hard pours 1, and then he'll just fucking divvy it up.
Oh, okay.
the first one we're going to drink is by the Belching Beaver Brewing Company. It is a 5.3 ABV located out of California, and it is available year-round. So,
Gonna
It'll
taste
get
like,
you drunk.
tastes like communism and lockdown.
right.
I hope that's not what it tastes like.
You want me to pour the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up and down.
Straight.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Because in case you don't know, nitro pours.
That sounded almost fake.
Right.
Like that sounded like a sound
what the
effect.
fuck? That doesn't even have like a cascade effect or anything to it.
It's just dark. You can't see
Yeah, it
it.
does.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a cascade effect.
Anyways,
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little bit over here.
Maybe you'll get the Rona.
pour a little bit over here.
Do it over here.
not
I don't
over
want
the
to do it
sound
over the
equipment.
fucking
Smart.
equipment.
Listen, I'll take a couple weeks off of work right now.
All right.
Oh,
Damn,
fuck.
bro.
I fucked myself. All right, cheers.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. We're gonna have plenty. So
Yeah. Wow.
That's really
Ooh,
good.
that
Yeah.
is peanut buttery.
That's peanut
I
butter.
like
It's really
that
light.
shit.
Ooh, it goes down smooth. Like there's no like bite to it.
Yep.
I've had this at a bar.
Have you?
It tastes good from tap.
Where'd you get this?
It was some bar down by the link. I forget.
The link down the strip.
I'm down with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So, firstly, I guess Disney announced today what they're calling Disney Investor Day, and they rolled out a whole fucking lineup of stuff that's coming out over the next 2 years. We can get into that first, or we can dive into this space stuff. What do you want to go with?
I would say let's go space, like local, and then we can kind of go into what Disney's doing.
All right.
Because I mean, who doesn't want to talk about these monoliths that have been debunked? But
So yeah, what's going on with that? Torres, you're the one who had the scoop on that one. So what happened?
So some group of artists, I forget what they call themselves, they stepped forward and pretty much said that they're the ones that did it, and they posted some pictures of them making one of them. Mm-hmm. And they said you can request or pay for them to make one and install it somewhere.
Yeah.
But I forgot. The wait time was something like a few months or something for
Yeah.
them to
a
make
few
one.
months to make that thing.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it made out of? Is it solid or is it
Steel?
hollow?
I don't.
Oh, it's
I
gotta
don't
be
know.
hollow.
Yeah, I
think
don't know
so?
if it said what it was made out of, but
How did they get it to that location in Utah?
The
undetected?
first one in Utah. That's the biggest one where you're like, how did it get there?
Because that place is supposedly unreachable by hikers. It's supposed to be tracked by helicopters and
Right.
Like,
and you're
who
telling
could've-
me they just dragged it out there on a truck?
There's no footprints out there.
so you're saying no one could get out there?
No, it's not.
No, that's
supposed
one
to
of the
be.
first things. Is they were like, if people got out here, they would have a hard time getting back out without being rescued.
So it was made by an anonymous collective. That
I already don't believe it.
They call themselves the
Banksy.
most famous artist as a group.
No.
So they're behind the two found in the U.S.
Okay. What about the one in Romania?
I believe the one in California. I don't believe the one in Utah.
Oh, there was one in California?
Yeah, there's been like 4 or 5 now that have popped up out of nowhere.
There's been some in.
There was one in Romania, one in like London, I think.
It is awfully interesting that this came down over the last weeks, and then you mix into it with the next thing we're going with the Galactic Federation, and the possibility of that being a thing.
Are you guys really hoping that's what it's actually called?
I hope it is called that. That's fucking dope.
The Galactic Federation.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's a cool ass fucking name. So if you guys haven't heard about this, this has been all over the news. It's been, I mean, aside from your mainstream media, because they're so obsessed with COVID and the election and whatnot, you're not going to get anything outside of that, because then that would detract you from the narrative.
Right. I mean, if you go listen to like our last 3 episodes before our break,
Yeah,
that's all it was, because we couldn't fucking stop and find anything else.
there was nothing else to find. So biggest source that I found this, where I saw it initially, was through IGN. And IGN reported that there is a space security chief out of Israel named Haim Ashed.
He's a shed?
I'm a shed.
Yeah, that's the first time I've said it out loud. I didn't realize it, because you know what I mean. Like, you read it in your head, like, yeah.
I can't get over it.
Yeah, that's his name. It's
It caught me off guard.
Name Amanda Hugginkiss.
Name Butterface.
yeah, it's his Haim Ashed, which is Haim, and then last name Eshed.
Are you sure it's not Sheed?
No, because it'd be 2 E's, right?
I don't know. It's a name.
Then again, you don't know if that says letter lead. Anyway, the United States.
You don't know what it says either.
It's lead. United States and Israeli governments have been and are in contact with a Galactic Federation of aliens. As reported by the Jerusalem Post, Ashed told Daily Israel newspaper, I'm not even going to try to read that Israel and the U.S. have been in contact with aliens, and that aliens exist as part of a Galactic Federation. And they've known about this program for nearly 30 years.
30 years.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, he served as chief of Israel's space security program for 30 years. My bad.
So, do you think there's some validity behind this, or do you think it's just some crazy old man?
Well, why else would we create a space force more recent?
Yeah. So when you start
Like
putting the pieces
you put
together,
pieces together, you're like, wait a minute.
now and Trump actually plays a role in this, because Trump almost let it spill. So Ashed said President Donald Trump was on the verge, quote, on the verge of revealing the existence of this Galactic Federation, but that the aliens stopped him from doing so they believed revealing their existence would have caused mass hysteria.
Oh, so all they did was release a virus on the world.
Yeah. What's the aliens' fault?
So they're saying the aliens stopped them?
The aliens.
The aliens said, "Don't tell anybody."
Yeah, they were the ones who were apparently putting a stop to this. It's, if you start looking at it like Walden was saying with the space force, and kind of the timing of that, and then some of the thing I found the quotes before what Trump said, but I gotta have to pull them back up here. What Trump's quotes were kind of telling, but I don't know. How cool do you guys think this would be? Do you think this is a thing, or what?
Oh, I'm ready to see aliens, just so people can stop being fucking dumb about the whole "we're alone in the universe." Like, get the fuck out of here.
Who says that?
I don't know.
Idiots.
Yeah.
I'll say it right now.
Exactly.
You think we're alone in the universe, whether it's like actual thinking, breathing aliens or just fucking mindless animals nowhere. They're fucking aliens. There's life on other planets.
Either way, they got here before we got to them, so clearly they're not too mindless.
Or did we?
I don't know.
We've shot that probe out how long ago? Like the first one that's way past our fucking solar system?
Oh, yeah.
You love probes.
I did chuckle when I said probe.
Yeah. Apparently, the thing that some people are trying to claim that it's bullshit is because Ashed actually has a book coming out. And they're saying, oh, well, this is a way for him to talk up his book.
Okay, like
does he talk about it in his book, or?
That I don't know.
Like a publicity stunt?
Yeah. But, he apparently this dude is world renowned. He has saying that the aliens in the U.S. have made agreements based on researching and understanding the fabric of the universe. And apparently some of the technology that we've used is alien technology. Trump had made mention that he had been briefed on stuff that had happened in Roswell and Area 51 and was prepared to release that information but wasn't allowed to. apparently.
So, like, does it say, like, what technology or?
No, it doesn't say. It doesn't
Anal
say
probes.
Right.
That's literally it.
Butt plugs with Wi-Fi. And the Shed came out and said today they're. If I had come out with this 5 years ago, I would have been hospitalized. Today they're already talking different. I have nothing to lose. I've received my degrees and awards. I am respected in universities abroad where the trend is also changing. So this guy is like, fuck it. I can say what I want.
2 tears in a bucket.
Yeah.
Chuck it.
So I don't know, man. It'd be kind of cool. You know?
Yeah, I think it would be cool. I 100% agree that I don't want to say the world, but I would say at least half of the population of the planet would freak out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would be like, oh my God, they're coming. They're going to take us over. Oh no.
Well, do you think that it would ever come to I would hope that it would never come to a thing where we ever had to fight aliens. I've seen too many movies about that.
I'll throw hands. If I'm willing to fight a bear, I'll fight an alien.
You better be if you're willing to fight a bear. But
I think they should just let everyone know. I bet you a majority of the people wouldn't even believe it and be like, they're full of shit.
Could you imagine though, dude?
What do you think they look like? Do you think they look like the actual like little big head fucking teardrop looking body alien?
I don't know. What?
Or do you think they look like, like Predator or even the movie like Alien?
What if they just look like us?
That's what I was thinking.
They could.
What if like this is just the quote unquote living form, but from different planets?
It could be.
Yeah, what if it's just like regular people, like
they're just
like an alternate universe, like in comics and shit? It's like, it's just regular people,
right? Yeah, like because there's like there's even certain anomalies within humans that it's like, well, why are they that like Asians? Why are their eyes like that? Why are their eyes like that? Right? Like, come on, seriously. Seriously.
Asians, just the way he said it.
Like
he's like, what about like these these Chinese over here with their crazy language?
Seriously,
just whispering.
Come on, give me the reason why Asians' eyes are shaped the way that they are. They're the only.
It was probably an evolution based on their geographical location.
All right, fine.
And if you want to go based on stereotypes, why do black people usually have bigger noses?
No, okay.
So what you mean? No, it's the same fucking thing.
I'm going off.
Oh, you know why? Oh, I thought you were gonna tell us why.
No. Okay, so two different theories. If we're going to take the evolutionary route and say that, just over time they've developed these things. Okay, so black people apparently originate from Africa, which is, obviously hot, a lot of sun, whatever. So they can say that the darker pigmentation over time would evolve into them just being naturally that color all the time, right?
Okay.
All right. So Asians that you can blindfold with fucking dental floss, why do their eyes look like that? I don't know. I'm asking seriously. I don't know.
I don't know.
So, okay, so that goes back to...
how long do you think... Well, not how long do you think, but...
Do you think they're squinting because it's bright there? Like, what?
How long have humans been on Earth?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, like there are so many different versions of the human race that... Because if you even say that, it's like, why are Indians, like, darker but not necessarily as dark as black people? But they're still in the same general area as Asians. Like... Why are they hairier? Why are they, like you could say that with anything.
So that's my point.
Just is what it is.
Okay, so then all right, I guess you can go to genetic anomaly then, right? Let's take that route and say that something in the gene chain just makes their skin dark or their eyes, it's not slanted. They're not slanted. What would you call it?
Squinty? Is that what you want to
go
with?
Yeah, there you go. Where they see
somebody else to say it.
When they see in fucking IMAX, you know what I mean? All right?
So widescreen, you fucking racist.
So if that's the case, if these are the different type of genetic anomalies that make people a certain kind of way, I guess it's not, unreasonable to think that aliens could... Oh, fuck, my computer died. The aliens could look just like us, but maybe have different genetic makeup. So maybe they're, like, blue.
No, see, I'm still in the sense of, like, the Aztecs, the Asians, and they've got pictures of their gods. Like, what if those are what they look like? I would be more inclined to believe that, not just, they came down here and they were like, Asians, you get the fucking squinty eyes now. Like, no, I highly doubt that's what happened.
Like they're making people in Microsoft Paint, like black people, they just click the paint bucket. Yeah, there you go. You're all brown.
People be like,
Asians are short, Mexicans are short, Indians are
look how big this one's penis is.
Yeah,
It's gonna piss off everybody.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's kind of wild. So
No, and like I said, genetics and stuff like that, we're never going to be able to explain anyways.
right.
Okay,
You know-
so what if they do look just like us? How would we prove that they're alien?
Right.
I don't know.
No, there's no way to
They
fucking tell.
could be here. They could be among us,
Right.
and you don't know.
They could
According to
literally
him,
be
they
us.
are. According to him, they're already here.
It'd be like fucking Men in Black.
It's like in the article, he says they're already here and they're among us, but they will not reveal themselves until they believe that we are ready.
You know who it is? Think of the ugliest motherfucker you know.
Right, like
Alien.
That dude's eyes are too wide set. Like he's probably an alien.
Right.
Right. That guy's looking in 3 directions right now. Like he's an alien.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man.
All gingers. Aliens.
All the redheads right now are like, oh, no, what are you talking about, man? It's not cool. I have a soul.
All the albinos, they were like, well, they look so shiny from outer space, so that's what we thought they looked like.
Yeah. Fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah.
Well, let's
I
get
don't know. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to find out in our lifetime.
Well, yeah. I hope so. You know? So let's get down to some of the stuff that Disney Plus and Marvel has coming out, which I thought was kind of cool. So here's the rundown. There are going to be 10 new Star Wars series. Series, not movies, TV shows. There's 10 Star Wars shows. There's 10 Marvel shows. There's 15 live-action / animated series coming out. And then there's 15 live-action animated features, so movies, coming out. That is what Disney announced today on what they're calling Disney Investor Day 2020. IGN is reporting it as the House of Mouse confirmed a huge amount of original content is coming to Disney Plus over the next handful of years.
All right, and real quick is, since we're changing topics, do we want to change beers?
Sure.
So go ahead and cheers up the last little bit you got.
Oh,
yeah.
mine's gone.
All right, the next one we're going to be trying is going to be the peanut butter chocolate milk stout from the Lead Dog, whatever. Or no, this is Lost Coast.
Okay, this is Lost Coast Brewery and Cafe out of California. It is a 5.6. Oh, you froze
It might
it.
be frozen.
5.6
I tried to get it
ABV.
as cold as possible.
Probably should take those. Do you have the cans in the freezer too?
Just one.
Oh.
Do you have the other beers that aren't frozen?
Yeah.
You should probably get
But I've
one of
already
those.
opened this. Tori, you want to go grab one out of the fridge real
Yep.
quick?
Keep going.
All right, so again, this is a stout sweet milk style beer.
And grab the one out of the freezer.
And it's available year-round. A couple notes about this. It is smooth and creamy midnight black stout. Deep, rich sweetness with layers of coffee, caramel toffee, prunes, raisins.
Prunes?
So it says prunes, raisins, and roasted peanuts. An easy drinking dark beer brewed with lactose to give a full mouthfeel and upfront sweetness.
You love a full mouthful.
Only time you've given a full mouth feel.
Balanced and approachable for both casual fans of stouts and aficionados.
All right, let's try this again.
Yeah, Walden over here making beer.
He over there, yeah.
Tell me that doesn't sound good, though.
It does.
Beers, depending on the beer.
What do you mean?
Like, do you want to drink all beers as slushies?
Lighter beers, maybe, but not necessarily dark ones.
I'm not opposed to it. I know I'm pouring this wrong. Shut up.
Oh, no, I poured it
Oh
wrong,
yeah,
too. It's just a
you
hard
always
pour.
pour wrong.
Oh, wrong pouring ass.
So, oh shit. I
Here, hold
forgot.
on, let's try this real
Cheers.
quick. Cheers.
Cup of foam. That one's not, the flavor's not as prevalent.
No, that's still a good stout, but yeah, no, definitely not as prevalent on the peanut butter.
Yeah, we don't taste peanut butter as much in that one.
I don't taste any of
I don't
these
even
things that
taste
it
milk
said.
chocolate either.
Coffee, caramel, toffee, prunes, raisins, none of that.
I get coffee,
A little bit of coffee, but
Yeah.
but I think that's just more of the stout profile in general is coffee.
Anyway,
okay. So back to Disney's.
so of those, what are you guys most excited for? What are you looking forward to? The Star Wars stuff, the Marvel stuff, the shows, the movies? What?
I think I'm more looking forward to the Marvel stuff.
The shows
is-
or movies?
Either, because to me right now is I'm kind of getting my fill on still watching all the Star Wars movies kind of again, like the newer ones, because even though they're the last of the, I don't even know if they're the last of the actual Star Wars line for like the main line, but you know, it's like the Mandalorian I'm still fine with. The other spin-offs are going to be cool, but there hasn't been any new Marvel shit in, what, 3 years now?
No, not 3 years. I think just this year.
what
When did they come
about
out? 2 years ago?
Endgame?
Endgame, yeah.
That was
Last-
like what?
last
2
year.
years
That
or
was
a year ago?
2019.
I think.
Was it?
I'm
That
That was
pretty sure.
oh shit.
Oh, damn. Spilling his beer. He's already drunk.
It's all right.
You better hope
I have a warranty.
You better have a warranty. Holy shit.
Keep going. I'm going to grab a paper towel real quick.
All right, so I don't know. I don't really follow any Star Wars stuff. I'm not a fan of Star Wars stuff.
You remember he went to fucking Disneyland? It was like, oh, Star Wars land.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was still unforgivable on that one.
Like I watched the original trilogy.
From the 70s?
Is that when it came out?
The very, very first one? Are you talking about
The first 3 Star Wars.
Yeah, Star Wars 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah. That came out in the 70s and 80s.
Okay, so I watched those. Like my dad had them on VHS and shit.
Before they
And-
talked about metachlorians.
For what?
Nothing.
So
Reference.
I don't know if it's because I watched them when I was younger that I didn't like them, but it was just kind of boring.
I don't know if you have really the mental capacity to comprehend what's going on at,
Wow.
at a young age. There's a lot of there's a lot of layers to Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean,
know what
that's
I mean?
like, I remember watching the first Jurassic Park, and I was like, holy shit, they have dinosaurs for this movie?
Well, how old were you when you saw Star Wars? Like the first
The
3.
first time I watched it through, I was at least under 10.
Yeah,
And did you enjoy it at that time?
I was obsessed with the spaceships. That was my thing.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily like look, the Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, look, this. It was like,
I didn't love the storyline.
we've gone to space.
Yeah.
We've talked to a giant dog.
I was into the X-Wing and the Y-Wing and the TIE fighters and the sounds that it made and lightsabers, you know? I think that's kind of how it starts for everyone. And then as you become an adult, you start to realize the complexity of the story. You know?
Yeah.
You should try it again.
Maybe. It just, I don't know.
Don't watch 1, 2, and 3. They're terrible.
Episode 1?
Yeah, all of
Yeah,
them.
those are bad. The only thing
But
cool about
like
episode
the-
1 was the pod racing. I love the pod racing.
Pod racing was cool, and
Darth Maul fight.
was it episode 3 when Yoda fought?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good fight scene. I'll
Yeah.
give it about that. But
I remember watching the Darth Maul and
oh yeah, the Darth Maul, fucking Obi-Wan.
when they fought, it was the same.
yeah.
It was the same night of the series finale of the Tim Allen show when we were kids. Not Tool Time. Home Improvement. Okay, so get this. So
Tool time. I mean, yeah, it was technically
It
a
was,
series
but-
finale of that as well.
it was, and I used to love that show.
Man, that was a good show.
I love that show.
Oh, yeah.
So I was watching that series finale. My dad comes into the room. Yes, my dad was
What?
there.
What?
Yeah.
I know you're lying now.
Just his mom's lover.
Yeah.
He's like my dad at the time.
So my
Dad 5 came in.
Not my biological father.
He's like Mark came in. Mark 5. Mark 6.
He was way better than Jerry.
I hated Jerry,
Oh, Dad 5.0 came in.
but Tom was the best.
My brunkle.
No, but he came in and he's like, he's like, get up, we're going to the movies. I was like, oh, okay. So and then we went to see episode 1, and I remember watching the pod racing scene and then the fight with Darth Maul and Obi-Wan, and that was the first like,
and you're like, oh dang, he's got a red one.
yeah,
It's double sided.
yeah.
He's like, my mom has one of those in the drawer.
It makes the same sound.
It smells funny though.
Hers is purple.
Whatever. But yeah, that was badass. That was the first time I'd ever saw like a movie fight scene that was like mind blowing. But
Yeah, no, that was a pretty good one.
yeah, you gotta watch them again. So but this is all the ones that are coming out. So you got Lando series. They're gonna make a series called Rogue Squadron. Then there's
Now,
one.
who's playing Lando though?
To be completely honest with you, I don't have a lot of details on each of these individually. These are just the titles. So there's going to be some that I don't really know. And Walden, you're a little bit better with the stuff than I am, so maybe you'll know what it is. But there's Rogue Squadron, and in the picture there is an X-wing shadow throughout the word squadron.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the one I'm looking forward to because like I said, I like the spaceship stuff.
That's cool, but even watching The Mandalorian recently is like, you saw the Rogue Squadron come in because there's an episode where he crashed. Spoiler alert.
And you said that's like a standalone kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mandalorian's
So I
on its
wonder if it's
own.
going to be more of like, oh, look, we're going to do like these little
So-
missions, kind of more like Star Wars or
Do-
Star Trek-esque.
Do I need to know anything about Star Wars to watch the Mandalorian series?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
It would help because there's little things that you see.
Yeah.
Because it takes place after, well, fucking episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you watch those, you'll get the general basis because that's where everything else is based off of, anyways.
So everything, and you know what? That's probably we're probably wrong on this one because they are all tied together. Like Ashoka. How would you say her name? Is it-
Ahsoka,
oh, there's no H. You're right.
A-H.
It is. It's A-H.
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. So Ahsoka is originally from the animated Star
Right,
Wars
the
series,
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars, and they've made her, and she was in the Mandalorian, played by Rosario Dawson, who I originally thought was the bitch who plays Gamora.
No, that's
Zoe something.
Saladana.
Yeah, I thought it was her, and I was like, she looks weird, nose all wide. I can't figure out what her name was.
She's definitely not Asian.
So then I had to look her up, and I was like, oh, that's the bitch from Clerks.
Clerks 2, not Clerks
2.
1.
Yeah. So anyway, so she's in that, and that's from the animated series. And then so some of it ties in. It all kind of
Right, but they even show like Boba Fett's armor, and they've actually confirmed that Boba Fett.
the original
Shocker
guy.
again! Yes, the original guy was at the end of one of the episodes, confirming that he did escape from the Sarlacc pit.
Yeah. So it does tie in, but it's all right though.
No idea what
But-
you guys are talking about. Right
Yeah,
now.
super nerd shit, and
You can
I'll tell
still
you
watch
this.
it though.
Yeah.
You can still watch it. Oh, by the way, Howard, were you upset that you found out that Baby Yoda is not
Fucking
Yoda?
Grogu, fucking. And you know what's funny is I was like,
Oh, what, Baby Yoda isn't Yoda?
He's not Yoda.
it's no, so they're
Just
from
like
a
the same species?
They're from a
Yeah.
species called the Foundlings, but obviously is the Foundlings.
Foundlings?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but he's obviously not Baby Yoda. So you can't call him Baby Yoda. So once they find out his name, and now there's like a big like, that's a stupid fucking name.
Yeah.
How could they name Baby Yoda that? And it's like,
What's his name?
Grogu.
Grogu?
Yeah.
Grogu.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, what's wrong? Like, what'd you think? His name was actually Baby Yoda? Like, get the fuck over
They
it.
thought he was Yoda.
Well,
Which is even dumber. Because Yoda died.
Well, then, but see, that would
Spoiler
have fucked
alert.
up the timeline. That would have fucked up the timeline because then that would have meant that the Mandalorian had to take place before
Way before all.
right, before all of the Star Wars movies.
Right.
So
Because Yoda's like 500 years old.
okay, so now you guys are making it seem like I do need to know some background on Star Wars to watch this.
Well, all you need, 4, 5, and 6.
there you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
Which is what?
The original.
The
original
original?
3.
And the new ones are cool too.
The crazy part is that I like that kind of like sci-fi shit. I like watching sci-fi movies
You'll love
like
this shit, dude.
District 9 or like Elysian or like any sci-fi
It's
type
not
of shit.
quite like that, though.
Like, I'm
it's
into
more
it.
of like Battlestar Galactica, Star Trek. Like, it's not necessarily upgraded realism. It's like it's a universe far, far away. In a galaxy far, far away. Sorry.
Some of the other things, though, Hayden Christensen,
He's coming back.
he's going to be playing Vader in the Obi-Wan series. And then I think what's her name, Rosario Dawson, is going to continue playing Ahsoka.
Into her own series.
So
Because there was actually a big calling beforehand that if they ever brought that character to a real life person, that they wanted Rosario Dawson to play her.
yeah, well, she looks. I mean, it looks like the animated character, so they did a good job with that.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know, man. I think it's going to be kind of cool. But on the
Well, would you say it's along the lines of like Mass Effect, like that kind
Yeah.
of story? Mm-hmm. You see, and I thought that game was awesome, or the whole series was awesome.
bro, if you as an adult now with
Don't, and I tell this to everybody who's never actually watched it. Do not watch 1, 2, and 3 first. You have to kind of watch them in order of how they came out. You would go 4, 5, 6, just so you get the basis.
But
Then you go
that's
1,
not
2,
the
3.
order of the story, though, right?
No,
it
but
didn't come out in that order either.
no.
So,
So, but the foundation of the entire series is episode 4, 5, and 6. Everything is 4, 5, and 6. The prequels were based on 4, 5, and 6. So it wasn't the other way around. Like, it wasn't like, oh, we just kind of continued on like the Avenger movies.
yeah.
You know, and you didn't have, what was in the middle there? Age of Ultron and Civil War before the first movies. No, it's, this is your foundation.
Yeah.
Then it kind of builds around it. So you can see where Vader came from, where, you know, Obi-Wan came from. And you kind of see that side because you just watch the originals and you're like, yeah, but who the fuck are these people?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Luke's fucking really, really powerful, but Who's this Obi-Wan guy? Who's this Yoda thing?
Yeah.
What are the first 3 Star Wars movies called?
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and
Just Star Wars, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's just Star Wars. I'm going to go in the Disney Plus app right now, and I'll tell you. Yeah, so check them out, man. I think you'll like them if you give them a chance.
I mean, if it's that big of an industry just on its own, pretty sure it's not that bad.
Return of the Jedi, The Empire Strikes Back.
You're just saying that because a lot of people like it, I should like it?
No.
I'm just saying it's not just complete shit.
I like it.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure a lot of people do. It's a
I mean, think about
multi-billion-dollar
it.
franchise.
It's like the Fast and the Furious. Are those movies great?
Terrible.
Eh,
I only saw the first one.
they're
and I was over
entertaining, but they're not good movies to me.
No.
But look how big that franchise is, and they just keep going. Mm-hmm. They're like, Paul Walker died? Fuck him. We're still making money.
That's right. I remember when that happened, too.
I don't know. I might check it out if I have some spare time. You
Well,
know what
so-
I've been watching is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
That's
Yeah, I got you on it.
I think I'm like on season 5 or 6.
Yep.
I told you, man.
That's a
Is
good
you
show.
get some good core episodes in.
I was on quarantine, so I was like, oh, let's start watching this. And they're only like 20-something minutes each, so I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, and there's only like 10 episodes per season. So.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that
What's your
show's
favorite
funny.
episode so far?
I don't know, there's been a few that were actually pretty funny.
Okay, folks, so background is Torres never watched one before like 4 weeks ago or whatever. I showed him the episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia labeled Hero or Hate Crime. And he was like, what? And you go through that. If you watch that episode, that's pretty much the basis of the entire show.
Yeah.
Is them arguing, them doing wildly inappropriate shit, them doing just...
They're just
Utter
fucking
nonsense.
stupid, too. Like,
Oh, wait, are we talking about Always Sunny in Philadelphia or us? Because
Both.
we're just... Yeah, I was going to say, it sounds about the same
But I
thing.
mean, in that episode, it's like Charlie's. So I saw this perfectly good pile of dog shit, so I stepped in it. Why did you step in it?
right.
Well, no, I didn't mean to step in it. You just said you did. It's like, so if you haven't watched that, go ahead and watch that. But let's get back to our main topics of Star Wars and Marvel.
All right,
Well,
so,
I'm more interested in the Marvel stuff.
All right, so on the
What are
Marvel
you-
front,
what are you looking forward
are
to?
you looking forward to the movies or TV shows?
Well, I just saw those trailers, and I didn't know they were supposed to be TV series. So the Loki one looks kind of interesting. I don't know what direction that's going, but
Right, because it almost seems like they're turning Loki into a spy.
Well, Loki isn't necessarily a villain, but he's not. He's also not.
No,
he's
yeah,
not a good
he's
guy.
an anti-hero.
He's an anti-hero, right? So he can, as bad as this sounds, he can go both ways. So as far as
just like Walden.
yeah, as far as what they're gonna play, how they're gonna play his character, I don't know. But one of the things that I did find interesting is that Christian Bale is gonna be in the next Thor movie. Did you
Ooh.
see that?
No, in the Love and...
He's going to be, Thor in Love and Thunder. He's
Love
going to
and
be the
Thunder.
villain Gore, the God Butcher.
Oh, that's a cool name.
That
That's
sounds like a
cool
dope-ass name.
Right.
That sounds like that type of,
Magic card?
no,
It does sound like a magic card.
like from that type of mythology.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's going to be a villain in that. They announced, as of recording this 48 minutes ago from as we're saying this, Black Panther 2 will be July 8th, 2022. And they are not recasting Chadwick Boseman, but we've already done a full episode
Well,
on
not
that.
recasting T'Challa.
Yeah. So,
They're
I don't
letting
know.
Chadwick Boseman be T'Challa,
yeah.
the main guy.
Marvel Studios confirmed that they're doing a Fantastic Four movie, which is good because the Fantastic Four are too big of a part of the Marvel universe
To not be there.
to not be a part of what's going
Which,
on.
you know what's bad is I didn't dislike any of the Marvel movies. Or the Fantastic Four movies.
Eh,
Like, they weren't great, but if you look at it, is the Fantastic Fours with Jessica Alba, fucking now Captain America, Chris Lee, like those ones,
Chris Evans, you mean?
Chris Evans, my
Yeah.
bad. But those were before Marvel got their shit together.
You know what? I didn't watch any of the Fantastic Four movies.
No,
I saw that one that he's
If you
talking
go
about.
back and watch them, because there's two with those. 'Cause there's that one, and then they bring in the Rise of the Silver Surfer, and they had potential, but they just weren't quite there yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they had the goofiness, but not quite the serious side down quite yet.
Yeah, and that's what Marvel does best. You know, better than all the studios that they've released their IPs to because they know how to write their characters.
Right. Because even in the more recent one, where Michael B. Jordan played the Human Torch, fucking Kate Mara played the Invisible Girl, and that you saw that and you were like, that's probably going to be a good ass movie, and then you watched it and you were like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah.
Like, I'm confused.
Yeah. So, because you can't, I think
They almost went too serious with it.
with the Marvel Studios movies, I don't know if there's one that's necessarily bad. There's just, it's like ice cream and pizza. There's no real bad ice cream or pizza. There's just better. So I think that
If
if you go back
your
to
pizza has pineapple on it,
that's not bad. You're still going to eat it.
I think the only
not.
misfire they've had to me so far was when they did Hulk, the first one with Eric Bana. Wasn't a big fan.
Was that a Marvel Studios movie, though, or was that Fox?
That I'm not 100% sure on. Here,
I
you know what?
think-
I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah, I don't think that was a Marvel
But even then, because
Studios.
like when they did the Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton,
That was dope.
great fucking movie.
Yeah, that was badass.
That was an awesome one.
I thought that was cool as fuck. So I like that one. I would say, in my opinion, the worst Marvel movie of the entire series to me was Iron Man 3.
That was pretty bad. Where
I
he
did
had
not
the
like Iron
trauma
Man 3.
and all
yeah,
that.
he was all fucking PTSD'd out, and with the fucking kid and all that shit. That movie was trash, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But again, it's still not as bad as like some of the X-Men movies that Fox ran.
Yeah.
Or Spider-Man 3, where they fucked up Venom and the whole symbiote and all
and
that
he did
shit.
like the weird dance thing.
Oh,
What
God.
are you doing?
Like,
Like,
what's happening right now? You're embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, more embarrassing than us adults sitting around talking about this. So, I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. As far as the TV series are concerned, you got the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Loki, and then you're going to be having WandaVision, which is going to...
WandaVision, I think, will be cool.
Yeah, because I liked... first off, Scarlet Witch, don't know if you know this, but is actually categorized as the most powerful Marvel...
That was a Universal Pictures Marvel Studios.
Oh, was it Marvel Studios?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Or the original Hulk, in case we got lost there.
Scarlet Witch is categorized as the most powerful hero in the Marvel Universe.
really?
Yeah. So she is, by their grading process, she's their Superman. Essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't know if you knew that.
I mean,
That's
I'm interested in all the Marvel stuff. I'll watch whatever comes out.
Did you ever watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
It was, man.
No, I didn't watch that.
I got through a couple of seasons, but the fact that they were, I don't know if they were just denied the rights, but the fact that they never said anything about the movies. Like, they would be like, oh, the big green guy. The
Yeah.
God. Like, come on. Like, you're the fucking part of the story.
What did they call the original Avengers movie? The incident in New York, or the big...
Yeah.
Something. They had some weird term for it. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. It's almost like Walking Dead, where they never say the word zombie.
Right.
Because they're not zombies. They never say they're zombies in the comics.
I know. But
No, but
they're
it's
fucking
it's
zombies.
It's a zombie.
What else would it be?
They're deteriorating. They don't have a virus. It's not the T virus.
Literally eating brains.
They do the same thing in The Last of Us.
Yeah, but they're not zombies by definition. They're infected. And that's what they call them.
And what's a zombie?
They're dead.
Dead.
They're the dead risen.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll agree with you on that.
You're like, all right, good.
All right.
And they show multiple people on the show who die and then turn into fucking zombies.
Yeah.
Which I'll admit, I've stopped watching The Walking Dead. Did they ever figure out, quote unquote, how
I don't
it's-
know. I stopped watching.
I stopped
too.
watching too because I read the comics and it just
The comics are
it
way
wasn't,
better.
Wasn't doing it for me.
It's always the same thing.
way
Doesn't
better.
matter. Any fucking series, if you watch it and there's like a book based on it, the book is always better. Mm-hmm. Always. Guaranteed to be better.
The comic was way better. Torres years ago. What did you get? You got that in like a thing. You bought like some thing. And
Oh, it was a
came with
video game and it came with a compendium.
a compendium. So if you don't know what a compendium is, it's larger than a graphic novel. What was it, like 150 issues in one?
I forgot how many it was, but there was
That's
is
pretty
there
cool.
2 or 3 compendiums.
I think you had
But I think the series is over, right? They're done writing.
No, they're doing a spinoff now.
No, not the show. I'm talking about the comics. They're done writing all the comics, aren't they?
I don't know.
I thought they were.
I don't know. I'd have to look. I think the studio behind that's IDW.
Real quick, should we try and get to our last beer?
Yeah. So we're going to bring it home here in a minute. So let's go
Yeah.
ahead and
Yeah, we'll
get
crack
this.
this
So I'll
open.
open this one.
This is the Lead/Lead Dog Peanut Butter Stout that we're pouring. It is
Yeah.
last.
Yeah, it is 6.6 ABV, and they are located in Nevada.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are they out of?
I don't know.
Here, let me.
Doesn't say
Lead
where.
Dog Brewing,
Doesn't say. Oh damn! This has ice in it too.
Reno.
Oh, it's in Reno. That's probably.
Oh, it's going to be
trash.
shit.
Awful.
405 East 4th Street, Reno.
So if you're
That's
gonna,
a slushy.
if you're looking to protest anywhere,
Right.
no, I'm just kidding. This is a slushy. That's all right.
Looks like they make a whole bunch of beers, though.
Okay, to be fair, is 2 out of the 3 of these have smelled like peanut butter.
Have they?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're still having side effects.
He still,
Yeah, I
Taurus
can't
still,
smell.
still doesn't have any smell.
All right. Well,
All that nose and no smell. Make any sense?
Good. Cheers it up.
All that pants and no dick.
Oh, dude, that might be the best one.
Ooh, that's peanut buttery.
Yeah.
That's fucking good.
Yeah. Throw some jelly in that shit, man. Be good to go. I'm gonna start dipping bread in it. Fuck it.
You know what I saw? Side note, at Costco, they have like peanut butter cups, but they have jelly.
Ew. Jelly.
That doesn't sound good.
What are you dipping
No,
in?
peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, like
Wait.
a goober style?
Like a Reese's cup,
Okay.
but with jelly in it. Peanut butter and jelly.
What's the outside?
Chocolate. It's like a Reese's cup, but with peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Who makes it?
I don't know. It was just like, I don't know if it was some,
Did you get it?
no.
I'm
But I'm
intrigued.
going to.
I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds good.
I'm intrigued.
Sounds delicious.
Delicious. Delicious. Gotta do the whole with the end.
Dude, this place makes a whole fucking bunch of beers.
Should we start reviewing?
No, I'm not done with this.
Okay. All right.
Well, anyways, what are you looking forward to most out of it? Out of the Marvel series? Fucking. Are you looking forward? Okay, let's go. Tori, are you looking more forward to the Star Wars side or the Marvel side?
I would say the Marvel side only because my knowledge base goes further with the comics than it does Star Wars.
All right. Now, what are you looking forward to most in Marvel?
That's what I'm trying to get to because they released a whole list of movies, and I was going to give us a rundown of the list.
No
I'm sorry.
joke. I'm excited for Thor: Love and Thunder.
If they write it like they did Thor 2 or Thor 3 and Guardians of the Galaxy 2, hell yeah,
Oh yeah,
that would be dope.
fucking
But-
Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
It is my favorite Thor. Let's go ahead and say Thor 1 and Thor 2, Dark, whatever it was. I'm not gonna say trash, but they were on the lower end of the Marvel.
The Dark
movies.
Troll, I think it was.
Dark something.
Yeah. So the problem with Marvel, and well, I guess the problem with this, with Star Wars too, and this happens, they do this with comics, and it's amazing that they've managed to do this. If you guys remember back when I was buying comics fucking literally every week, is that there's so many
That was last week, folks.
difference. No, I buy magic cards now. No, but there's so many.
He's not lying.
I'm not
Me
lying.
too.
There's so many different series that it becomes hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's what happened with me and, what is it? The Arrow, Flash,
Yeah.
Arrow, Flash, Heroes of Tomorrow, or Legends of Tomorrow.
Legends of Tomorrow, Supergirl.
Catgirl? No.
No.
Black Canary?
Did she have her own show?
Did she have? No. I don't think she had.
Or no, sorry. It was the one chick that went to Legends of Tomorrow. But they always showed
But
her.
it was at least 4 shows. It was Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and what's the other one?
Yeah, Supergirl.
Supergirl. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like it was cool for a while, but it's like I don't have that much time. Like,
You know what it was? I think they stretched too far.
Do you? Or you think that just those series? Or are you saying comic stuff in general?
Well, to me, is when you look at Flash, okay, cool. Huge character.
Yeah.
Arrow, you're bringing in another pretty big character, but not like one of the main.
He's definitely
Arrow's-
B-list.
he's
Yeah.
dope though.
No,
He
he's
is dope,
dope,
yeah.
but he's B-list.
He is
When you think of
B-list.
Justice League, you're not thinking of Green Arrow.
Even though he is a part of the Justice League.
No, yes, but there's a shit ton of people involved in the Justice League, but he's not one of the main ones. And I'll even give you Supergirl because as much as we hate to admit it, it was part of the movement of the women empowerment. Let's try
Oh
to
yeah,
get more people
because
out there.
the fucking sister was lesbian. That was the first. She was the first
Oh.
character they did that with.
Yeah. But so I'm even okay with that. But I tried to watch Legends of Tomorrow, and I just thought it was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a couple
Like, I
episodes and
couldn't-
I was like, I don't need to watch this. But
Right.
then when they do the crossover episodes, I'm like, well,
The crossover
the
episodes
fuck's
are pretty
going on?
cool, right?
So-
where it's like, let's bring everybody in.
yeah.
So here's some of the stuff that's coming out Marvel-wise. So you have the Hawkeye show. You got a She-Hulk movie, Captain Marvel movie, Moon Knight, which Moon Knight's badass. If you guys don't know who he
I'll have to
is,
look into Moon Knight. I
Look
don't
up
know who that is.
Moon Knight. That's going to be a TV show. You have something called Secret Invasion, which Samuel L. Jackson will be in, and that is a
Ooh,
series.
I wonder if that's bringing in the Secret Wars.
That's a series. You have Ironheart, which is going to be if you don't know this, at one point in time in the comics, probably about 5 years ago, Tony Stark retires, and a little black girl by the name of Riri. Yes, Riri.
Wow.
Riri Williams. Yes, Williams. Might as well have been Jackson.
Washington.
Could have been Aquanifa. Could have anything else. But no, Riri Williams.
King.
Takes over.
Real quick, Torres. What is Tori's favorite black girl name? He says it every time it goes to a black girl name. It's the first one's always Aquanifa.
Oh, yeah.
Did I say that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's literally what you just said.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, Aquanifa. Yeah, but she...
Or Shaniqua.
She takes over as Iron Man because she's supposed to be... So that's going to be a series. You got Armor Wars, which James Rhodes, a.k.a. War Machine, that's going to be a series. And then there's a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. And then there's going to be a Groot series.
I don't know how I feel about holiday specials either.
And then there's going to be a third Ant-Man movie called Ant-Man Wasp Quantumania.
I just rewatched the first Ant-Man. That was actually a pretty good movie.
That's pretty good. It's definitely not... It's B list in the
You know what's bad is
things.
you know what I think we need to do is we need to break down Marvel Universe movies.
We did that.
We won't. No. I'm talking about all of them. 'Cause I'm talking about Deadpool, Guardians of the Galaxy, Hulks, fucking everything.
I'm down. I'm with it.
All right, so...
Might not be on an episode,
So,
but
side note, there is someone named Aquanifa. And you're not going to...
she's Asian.
She's Asian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you look the
Is
same.
Aquanifa
Why do you know this?
Aquafina or Aquanifa?
Oh, no, her name's Aquafina. Never mind. Disregard. Why do you know there's an Asian named Aquafina?
Because I'm into pop culture sometimes.
All right, so of those, what do you guys like most? I'll tell you right now what I'm looking forward to: Hawkeye and Moon Knight.
Hawkeye, I don't know Moon Knight, so I would say Hawkeye, but see, you even missed WandaVision and the fucking the Falcon and Winter Soldier.
It wasn't on this list.
Which is the Falcon and Winter Soldier a show or is that going to be a
Those
movie?
are both going to be shows.
I'm more interested in the show. Like, I want like a cool show to watch.
ongoing.
Like, I was super into the Arrow. Like, every time it's like gonna fucking eat some dinner or something, throw on an episode of Arrow or something, just sit down and watch it. But then it was just like too much. Like, I'm not keeping
damn it,
up.
I always wanted to see Godspeed on that because Godspeed is one of my favorite parts of Flash.
Yeah.
But
Godspeed is badass. Well, it's a bunch of cool stuff, man. Bunch of cool stuff. So, I'm just glad that for this moment in time, on this one day, we have something else to talk about, look forward to.
Right. We've decided 2020 is shit. Mm-hmm. So let's put out some good news because we're going into December, Christmas.
Right.
Fucking the good time, the hopeful time of year.
That's right.
We hope everybody out there had a fucking good Thanksgiving, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I know we skipped over that.
Yep.
Real quick, how was
at
your
home.
Thanksgiving? You were sick, so nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
Right.
We all spent it at home. Well, we didn't do it.
Yeah,
I was
but
supposed to have Thanksgiving with him.
Yeah, I didn't have
Right,
a
and he caught the
Thanksgiving
Rona.
dinner.
What'd you
I
have?
didn't have. What do you mean?
He got a Bobby from Capriati's.
Yeah, what did you do? That sandwich is so good. Dude, that sandwich is ridiculous. I will get that. In
Okay, you were both about to be like, that. A super good sandwich.
Man, that sandwich is amazing. If you ever come to Vegas, go to Capriati's and get the Bobby. It is,
What? Why Vegas? Is it only in Vegas?
I don't know.
No, I think it's only a West Coast thing. It's not an East Coast
okay.
thing.
I never seen Capriati's in California when I was growing up. But
I don't know. But yeah, the
Capriati's hasn't been around that long, has it?
No.
Wait, who was the one when we were at work and someone was talking about Capriati's and they couldn't think of the name? Was that you?
I think it was me.
Yeah, you were calling it.
What did I call it? The Brian.
The Brian.
The Brian, yeah. I call it the Brian. Yeah.
The Brian.
The Brian.
What the shit? Capriati's was actually founded in Delaware in 1976.
Who lives in Delaware?
I don't know. They have 112 company-owned and franchise locations in 16 states.
Well, there you go. It's not just in fucking Vegas.
Right. So if you guys can find one near you,
Go to
fucking
Capriati's.
go there, get the Bobby.
Or maybe they'll build one and there'll be a 14-hour wait for you to get.
Although, to be fair, I actually just like their homemade turkey with a little bit other stuff. I don't know. I'm not a huge cranberry person.
What?
It's not a thing that I like.
You're a cranberry.
Un-American. You like cranberry sauce?
No. I didn't say
yes.
I don't
Yeah.
like it. I just said it's not like when I'm like Thanksgiving dinner, cranberries. Like, no, I'm like, I'll take a scoop of cranberry.
You don't put cranberry sauce on your stuffing?
No.
And then you take a bite with the cranberry
No.
stuffing
Because you
and
know
turkey?
what goes on all food? Gravy.
No, I don't like
Yes.
gravy.
You don't like gravy?
No.
Get the fuck out of my house.
That's more
And
un-American.
recording. This show's over.
No.
All right, goodbye, Tori. Talk to you later. There you go.
Whatever. Turn it back on. Gravy sucks.
What?
Gravy sucks.
Gravy
dude.
is what brings the whole meal together. It goes over the turkey. It goes over the potatoes.
Don't
you
you
can put it
say
on
it.
the stuffing.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
Now, hold
mac and
on, hold
cheese.
on.
We'll fight right now.
Mac and cheese.
You did not put what?
Mac and cheese is not a Thanksgiving part. Who? What? Oh, I'm sorry for Black America.
Wait. You don't have mac and cheese at Thanksgiving?
No.
You don't either? Oh.
No.
What? Oh, no. Okay,
That's
now
not
you
the
can
thing.
cut me off. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Get the fuck out right now.
You cut yourself.
You're fucking... No, I didn't. I'm still talking.
How could you not have macaroni and cheese with Thanksgiving?
It's not a Thanksgiving fucking
Yes,
meal.
it fucking is.
It's not.
You know what? I've never had mac and cheese for Thanksgiving.
No, it's not.
Ever.
You know what? Hold on. We're going to Google Thanksgiving staples.
That is a staple of Thanksgiving dinner.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Even white people do
So
this.
you're saying back when they fucking first did Thanksgiving with the Pilgrims and the fucking Indians, the first thing they made was mac and cheese?
That's what we're going with?
That's what Thanksgiving is!
Did you have a fucking cornucopia thing?
Yes, I did.
Did you go
Full of
raid
fruit.
and fucking pillage somewhere,
That's
too?
my fucking culture. You're goddamn right.
Did you have fish?
I
'Cause they
gave
have a lot
fucking
of fish.
SARS and blankets to Asians, too.
You should have. You should have go spread fucking, what did they spray? Herpes and what else? It was
I thought it
syphilis.
was measles or something.
Yeah, measles, all that other,
Hold on.
those white people diseases.
Thanksgiving dinner. This is what we're going to do right now. Fucking.
What about green bean casserole?
Yeah.
See, I don't like
Okay.
green bean casserole. It was there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Do you
But-
put the stuff? Sorry. Do you actually put the stuffing in the bird, or do you cook it on the side where it's now dressing? Because this was an argument, and I was like, "You're fucking."
I've
wrong.
had it both ways.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you have.
We've had it both ways.
Loves
But
it both
this
ways.
time, I think we just, I don't remember what she did. I think she made it on the
Food
side.
Network. We're gonna go look at Thanksgiving menu ideas.
If you don't have mac and cheese on your Thanksgiving menu, you're wrong.
Classic Thanksgiving menu. Here we go. You ready? Let me get this shit loaded up so I can tell you how wrong you are. Squash soup. Ew.
Okay, that whole list is voided.
No.
Squash
Listen, you ready?
list is voided.
Here's the next one.
White people be like,
Exactly. Turkey stuffing, mashed potatoes. Come on. Green bean casserole, carrots, cranberry sauce,
Carrots.
cornbread, and pumpkin pie. That's traditional.
Cornbread.
Okay, we don't have cornbread. We just have biscuit. Or you know what we have is the crescent rolls.
Crescent rolls.
Did you say crescent?
Croissant.
Croissant?
No, they're not croissants.
It's
They're
croissant.
crescent roll. No,
Croissant.
it's a crescent roll.
You don't say the T at the end.
It's the
croissant.
one. No, it's the one from fucking Pillsbury. They're crescent rolls.
God, you don't eat macaroni and cheese at Thanksgiving. Un-American.
I could have dropped my croissant.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, let's bring it home.
Anyways, hold on. Let's go look at the All-Star Thanksgiving menu then. Because if this is the argument that's going to go down, if you hear this episode, please text me, call Tori, and tell him he's fucking wrong.
No.
Mac and cheese is not part of a fucking thing.
Yes, it is.
Mashed potatoes with Parmesan cheese and breadcrumbs is part of this.
That sounds good.
Old sweet potato souffle, whatever. This
We're
is part
done
of,
with this
Sweet
list.
potato souffle?
Listen, sweet potatoes, whatever. Pumpkin pie, not your mama's green bean casserole, cranberry sauce, Parker house rolls, whatever that is. Yes. There's no such thing as mac and cheese in the fucking
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
but Tori probably also has sweet.
Maybe for children.
Tori has
Oh.
sweet potato pie.
Whoa. You trying to say that we make macaroni and cheese for children?
No, is for Thanksgiving meals because most children don't like green beans. Don't like even if they make Brussels sprouts.
What kind of mac and cheese do you think we're making here? Like the shit in a box?
That's what you make. Don't
No.
lie.
Oh, first of all, I don't make it. Secondly, my wife makes the best macaroni and cheese you will ever eat in your life. I'm not
What?
kidding. I'm
He
not
says
even
so
kidding.
much dumb shit
I'm
on this
telling
show.
you, dude. I'm swear to God. You know what? That shit is legit.
Have her
You know
make
what?
some
Yeah.
for us.
Have
All
it-
right.
Next,
She
before
makes
we
it-
record, you're gonna bring it to the next episode. We're gonna
Okay.
eat it live on air.
Okay.
Okay, maybe not live, but
All right.
live during
No,
recording.
we're not gonna eat it. That's gross.
Can we agree that my guacamole is the best guacamole you ever had?
Nope.
And bye, Torres.
Yeah,
He's no longer part of this show.
You just don't want to fucking say
All
it.
right.
No. I will say this: you have good guacamole. Is it the best
Have you
guacamole?
had better guacamole?
Yes.
Where?
You know why? Because you don't put enough cilantro in it.
Oh.
I love cilantro.
Okay, where?
Huh?
Bless you.
For those of you that don't know, Lindy wanted to join this episode with that sneeze.
Yeah.
Where have you had better guacamole?
No. Now, granted, it was at Lindo Michoacan, but we asked for extra cilantro. That motherfucker chopped up the whole goddamn bush and put it in there. And that was the best cilantro
You
I've ever
love
had.
Bush.
Love Bush.
Okay, so is that the only issue? I
Yeah,
could have
that's
more
all I'm
cilantro
saying.
for you.
But you're saying the best guacamole on the planet is
Yeah, I
mine.
have. Yeah.
And if I've had better, yours is not the best.
Well, you're wrong.
I'm telling you right now, though, she makes best macaroni and cheese you'll ever have. Promise you.
Okay.
Both
scratch.
face liars at this fucking
From
table.
scratch, bro.
Oh, she makes her own noodles?
Oh,
Then
okay.
shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Then shut the fuck up.
Oh
Get
my
out
God.
this episode.
Let's go. Let's ourselves.
I did not mute myself.
Put my
I
mic
did on the
back
first
on.
time.
Let's fucking rate this shit because I got to pee. All right, what did we drink first? What did we drink first?
No, the first one we had was the Nitro
Belching
Stout.
Beaver.
We had
Belching Beaver Nitro Stout.
All right, Torres, go.
I actually think this was the best. Oh, where the fuck's it at?
The Belching Beaver Nitro
Yep.
Brew.
I actually thought this was the best out of all three.
Really?
Yeah, so I know what Walden said because you said before the show that there was two versions of this.
Yes. So this one is the Nitro. They do have a non-Nitro version.
Do they have one that's not a stout?
A peanut butter one? No.
Yeah.
The peanut butter one's always been the stout. They have the Belching Beaver Honey Blonde, which we had way back in like episode 1, 2, or 3.
I don't know. I had one. I sent you guys a picture. It was like a golden kind of color to it, but it was peanut butter.
I'll have to look. I haven't seen that anywhere. Every time I see it, it's always the stout.
Okay. Well, no, I think this had the best flavor overall. Like I felt like I could really taste the peanut butter compared to all the other ones. That being said, we've had other nitros, other stouts, but I think this is pretty up there. I like peanut butter stuff, so I'm going to give this an 8.5.
You know what's dangerous is if you fucking paired this with like, oh, let's take some shots of Screwball.
Oh, you know, it'd be good if you dropped it.
Look at his fucking face.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
If you dropped a shot of Screwball into like a cup of this.
You want to black out? That's how you black out.
Are we drinking?
Yeah, we're gonna,
Hey, have you ever had like Guinness with a shot of vanilla vodka?
No.
oh,
Dude, it's so good.
What?
Yeah.
wow.
Next time you go to a bar, ask them for some Guinness and vanilla vodka.
Now is it like Smirnoff or is it like Stoli? Like what kind of vanilla vodka?
I don't know.
No, it makes a difference. It does make a difference.
Whatever they have there.
Where'd you go to get it?
Just any bar, just ask for it.
Okay.
All right, I'll try that.
Next up was the peanut butter chocolate milk stout.
Okay, hold on. Let's get all ours.
Oh, okay. Go
So
ahead.
you said 8.5 for the Nitro Stout.
Yeah, 8.5 for
I'm
Belching
gonna
Beaver.
try the second one because these are really close to me.
All right, well, I'll give my rundown. So the peanut butter milk stout nitro, in my opinion, was second place. It was
I don't
good.
know. I think it was number 1.
I like the nitro texture. It's unprecedented. It's
No joke. I think the Nitro texture is what puts it number 1 for
right.
me.
It's because it's so light.
It's you hate it. It's creamy.
I know. It's
It's fucking creamy.
There's no other way to describe the stuff without sounding gay.
Right, milky, like,
it's
no,
milky.
milky.
It's smooth. It's light on the tongue. I don't know how else to say it without it sounding gay.
It needs
But,
to be fresh off the tap, though.
that's all of those things. All right. So in my opinion, it's second place. I will give it 7.75.
7.75.
7.75.
I will say the Nitro Stout, because of the Nitro, I think it just puts it over the top. Flavors, I think, are right there. They're both as good, but the texture that you get from the Nitro puts the Peanut Butter Nitro Stout over 8.25.
8.25.
Dude, Belching Beaver has a PB&J blonde.
Oh
Maybe we'll try that.
Man.
That's got to be down the road, though, because we've had a lot of Belgian Beaver on the show.
yeah.
The only beaver you got
Anyways, next one we got.
is a peanut butter chocolate milk stout by Lost Coast Brewery. This one, I feel like
It didn't do much for me.
Yeah, it didn't really have any of the flavors described except for maybe coffee
Yeah,
a little
that's
bit.
all, that's
Yeah.
all I got out of it.
So just very average. It was a stout. I mean, it tastes like an average stout. I think all stouts have that like coffee kind of flavor to it.
Yeah.
So no, really down the middle road, average 5 out of 10.
See,
Really?
I'm
Yeah,
right
just
on the
man.
same one. It's good, but it's not like, yeah, I need to have this one. Like, if I was at a place where they were like, you get to try a whole bunch of different stouts, and I tried that one, this one's clearly third by far.
Yeah,
to me.
I think it's
like
third.
it's not even like a 1, 2. No, it's like 1, 2, 3. Like it's
Yeah.
way back by there. So I'll leave. I second that. I don't know if I would say 5.
No, it's not.
But
it
it is very average, and
It's
I
good.
can't give it on the high end. It's probably going to be a 5.5.
5.5. All right. Yeah. I'll.
Not bad.
Yeah.
This is one of those ones.
It's good.
I would almost say is if you went generic stout, that's what I would. Boom. Like
Yeah.
nothing great. It's not eye popping. It's not memorable to me. But it's not like
Yeah.
fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Because in case you guys don't know, we have kind of discussed this. I don't know if we told Torres yet. January is going to be shit beer month.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's the worst month. It's going to be the worst beers.
I told you guys I wanted December to be like our favorite beers of all times. So it could be like Christmas.
Well, we've already had Moose Drool. No, but again,
That's your favorite.
But we haven't
Yeah.
had my favorite beer.
We can't afford your favorite.
yeah, your
beer.
favorite beer is $20 a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have one and split it.
Anyways, yes, we will have that. Tori, what's your favorite beer?
Arrogant Bastard Ale.
We've had that.
We have had that.
We haven't had that on the show,
Yeah, we have. We did it for my birthday.
Oh, we did. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But anyways, so yes, we will have good beers, but then because we don't have anything where we all agree it's under 5. We've had the super IPA where Torres was like 1,
I don't know. I Heart Nevada was
One.
pretty bad.
I heard about it was bad.
but I still don't even think you guys gave it that bad.
I'm pretty sure.
But
I
I'm
gave
just
it a
talking
5.
we're talking about like Natter Days.
Yeah.
We're talking about shit that doesn't even like when you think
Are we gonna
about it,
drink
you're
some
like,
fucking Mickeys or something?
maybe.
Oh, God, please. No.
140 and we just split it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Fucking go get some Four Loko maybe.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have diarrhea tomorrow.
But again, just an idea.
All right.
Anyways.
So, what'd you say? Yours was?
5.5.
5.5?
He's a 5. I'm 5.5.
I don't think it's that bad. It's definitely the lesser of the three. It doesn't have a strong peanut butter flavor at all.
Doesn't have any flavor other than coffee.
It does taste you just get the bitterness that you naturally get with a stout and with a little bit of a coffee on the back end.
I love coffee in the back end.
I would probably give it a 5.75.
5.75.
Yeah.
All right. And you know what? Because I think these are my two closest ones that we've had on a double/triple episode. I'll even tell you the very last one, which is the Lead Dog Brewing Peanut Butter Stout.
Which the can is badass. If you
Yeah,
can't
the can
see
is
this
super
on
awesome.
on the camera.
This
there.
is, again, really good. I feel like if it was nitro, it would put it over the top.
No, the flavor's way better on this one.
I said nitro stout was 8.25. This is an 8.
Nate,
It
Torres,
is that close to me.
what do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna disagree with Walden a little bit here. I don't think the flavor was that strong.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Muted.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I don't think the flavor was there. Just like the Belching Beaver one, it wasn't the same.
So you think you got more peanut butter flavor out of the nitro than you did out of this one?
No, not peanut butter
still
flavor,
got
but
I'm getting the same flavor out of both.
He still has
They're
Rona.
both good. Yeah.
He can't taste anything.
no.
That's fair.
No.
I
His
think
fucking shit
I think
skew.
the nitro tastes better. Like you said, okay, maybe if it was a nitro, it probably would have put it over top. So
What did
give
you
it that
give?
that
What'd you give this?
8.5,
8.5? Okay. So what do you think that is?
7.5,
7.5?
7.5.
Sound insane. You guys are both fucking high. This one, in my opinion, was the best one. This tasted straight up like peanut butter. Like I said, when I first started drinking it, I would have slathered some fucking jelly on the slice of bread and dipped it in there. And you wouldn't have known any different, in my opinion. So I'm going to give this one 8.75.
8.75.
That's right, bitch.
That's pretty high.
Yep. All right, people.
Now,
Fun.
I do think next week, are you actually going to bring the beers instead of fucking
I
forgetting
did
them at
forget
your
them.
house?
So I got 3, whatever.
back-to-back triple beer episodes?
Whatever's larger. One of them is the size of a wine bottle.
That's what she said.
So there's that. And then I got another Roll for Initiative beer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember
Man.
what it is, but it's supposed to be really good. And I
Oh,
got
it's not
another-
Roll for Initiative. It's from the same company.
No, Roll for Initiative isn't the company?
No, that's just that beer.
Okay. Okay. Then yeah, it's that company. Because
Okay.
the label
Alright.
looks exactly the same.
All right, we'll have to look into it.
So I got one from Monkish Brewing, and I got one from that company that makes Roll for Initiative, and then I got another one. But they're all large, so we might have to do.
We're getting drunk.
Yeah, we might get a little toasty here on the back end.
It's by a company called Bottle Logic Brewing.
Yeah, that's what it
so
is.
they make a whole bunch of different beers. Because I was trying to find it when I went to California, but I couldn't find it. They just had other whatever their other beers. I couldn't find the Roll for Initiative.
Oh, well, yeah. So I got 3 of those. and
What
that's
color is the bottle?
Black or brown? Same.
Yeah, but what the little logo on it?
Oh, I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's Vince hooked it up again. So we got some of those. So we'll drink
Beer
those.
Disciple.
We'll drink some of those next week. Yeah, follow him on Instagram, Beer Disciple. And we'll do that. So until next time,
Deuces.
Peace.
macaroni and cheese is a part of Thanksgiving.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Boldface lie.
You're wrong.